Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat datang kembali ke channel saya, Ruki Saham Gakuen. Saya Mr. Ruki Saham. So today, salah seorang sahabat baik saya ada WhatsApp dekat saya tentang kumpulan Jetson Berhad. So dia tanya dekat saya sebab hari ni kumpulan ni this company ni agak aktif di pasaran. Okay, to be honest saya tak pernah kaji company ni dan saya memang ia bukan dalam list saya. So saya memang, if you ask me, saya memang tak tahu sangat pasal company ni, but I just did a very small summary research, and today I plan untuk kongsi dengan you guys what is this kumpulan Jetson Berhad. So before, macam biasa, sebelum saya bermula, saya letakkan disclaimer, saya bukan financial advisor, saya tidak memberi financial advice. Tujuan saya buat video ini adalah untuk berbentuk pendidikan sahaja, terutama kepada mereka yang baru dalam bidang pasaran saham. Okay, semoga pengalaman saya lebih daripada 10 tahun dalam bidang ni sebagai seorang investor dan juga seorang remiser dapat membantu anda untuk menambahkan lagi pengetahuan dalam bidang saham. So alright, let's go into it. This kumpulan Jetson Berhad okay, seperti saya kata, saya memang tak pernah tengok, walaupun saya dah dalam market more than 10 years, okay, since 2008, tetapi bukannya semua company saya research. Okay, so this one is satu request lah daripada sahabat baik saya. Okay, usually saya tak take request and stuff, but memandangkan ni one of good friend, so dia minta tanya lah kan. So saya look lah a bit into it. So these are the things yang saya korek lah. I don't really go deep in this Okay, apa yang saya buat ni hanya scratching the surface sahaja. Okay, so kumpulan Jetson Berhad ni, okay, is founded pada 1977 dan company ini listed di Bursa Exchange tahun 1994. Bermaksud almost 27 years. Okay, dan business company ni fokus kepada 4 segmen, iaitu construction, property, anti-vibration product atau dalam bidang otomotif, dan ada railway dan macam-macam lah, dan juga chemical and industrial products. So di sini saya ada ambil daripada annual report tahun 2020. Okay, the last annual report yang diorang file. So this is the structure lah, how it looks like. So basically kalau you tengok, it's actually 2 division, tapi 4 business lah basically. Construction dengan property tu consider under 1 division, dan manufacturing under another division. Okay, setelah saya korek-korek sikit dekat annual report, saya dapati bisnes utama kumpulan Jetson Berhad ni adalah daripada manufacturing, which is 80% contribution to the revenue pada tahun 2020. Okay, so you guys boleh dapat information ni by okay, sebelum tu kita tengok sikit. Saya dah masuk kumpulan Jetson punya website. Okay, so you guys boleh tengok dekat sini, construction, property development, anti-vibration products and chemicals. I won't go into the details. You guys boleh masuk website ni sendiri dan go to the construction, then you boleh tengok lah what they are doing. Okay, what are their projects. Okay, boleh tengok yang Jaya Mall ni dekat section 14 dekat tempat saya study dululah, dekat UIA. And then got dataran Larkin, Johor Bahru. Okay, mereka yang stay dekat Johor Bahru patut tahulah. Ritz Corporate Suite Office Tower and Wisma MBSA. Okay, ni projek lama lah kot. Okay, so these are the projects lah basically. And you boleh tengok juga property development. Okay, so ni property development orang, Topika Melawati. Okay, and there is a integrated industrial park dekat Yangzhou, residential development dekat Kamunting, and hostel dekat Universiti Putra Malaysia. And then the anti-vibration products ni, so boleh tengok lah ni parts. Kalau kita masuk dalam bursa Malaysia punya Kentrade system, kita masuk dalam Kentrade system, dia park bawah auto parts okay, so basically ni lah. Sebab yang ni fall under manufacturing and then chemical and industrial product. So ni produk-produk dia lah yang adhesive, coating dan macam-macam lah. Alright, so ni produk-produk dia, adhesive, sealants, coating, chemical products. Okay, so you guys boleh explore lah website dia kalau you guys interested nak tahu lebih lah pasal company ni Okay, so ni annual report dia. Okay, saya masuk. Okay, ni official website bursa-malaysia.com. So you guys boleh masuk dekat Google. Okay, Google and type Bursa Malaysia ke, ataupun just start URL dia bursa-malaysia.com, masuk kat company announcement and go to the annual report. Okay, so just want to show to you a bit quick of the ni okay. Sebab saya memang macam saya kata, I'm not arif dalam this company. So I just go to the management discussion analysis. Okay, the MDA. Kita guna Ctrl F lagi senang. Management discussion and analysis. Okay, kalau you go to the MDA, dia ada mention dekat sini So you ada mention dekat sini, the division contributes around 80.2% of the total goods. So yang pentingnya adalah manufacturing Okay, the other side is only 20%. Okay, so to me lah, usually macam we always look at what is the major contribution to the company. Okay, kalau dah sampai 80%, so we fairly understand that is making most of its money majority kalau dah sampai 80% ni is in the manufacturing side. It's not the property side. So for the company to grow or to make more money, we have to focus on the manufacturing division, not the property division. Okay, so you go through lah. Okay, I'm not going through with you this one, so you guys boleh baca sendiri. You can download this thing also. So you baca lah apa produk-produk dia, and dia akan mention lah everything. Okay, MDA. Alright, so the next one yang saya look at is saya try cari what is the recent contract. So saya pergi dekat Google, saya type kumpulan Jetson. So this is the only contract yang saya berjaya jumpa. Okay, maybe you guys yang lebih kenal tentang company ni, maybe you boleh komen lah dekat bawah YouTube channel saya lah kalau you guys ada link to their recent contracts ke apa ke. Okay, but this is the one that I found lah. Dia orang back a 79 million contract untuk the construct the education dekat APU ni. Asia Pacific University Saya pernah belajar buat masters dekat sini Okay, cuma saya tak complete lah. But I did my ni lah, I did a master in finance dekat sini. So okay, itu construction ini yang saya jumpa. And if you look at the related articles pun hanya tunjuk pada 2017 dengan 2011. So there's not much information you can get on this company in terms of the contract. Okay, and another recent article Okay, ini yang membuatkan apa nama, kumpulan Jetson ni famous sikit minggu ni minggu ni dengan start daripada minggu ni dengan minggu lepas. Okay, dia dah trigger algorithm in terms of the, you boleh baca the list of stocks dalam this article is referring to the momentum generated using a proprietary mathematical algorithm. So dia trigger, okay, trigger maknanya dia luar biasa lah, volume dia luar biasa, and you can see that kumpulan Jetson is one of them. Okay, and dia dah mention dekat sini okay, that's why dia kata this list is not a buy or sell recommendation list. Okay, so sama macam saya juga, saya bukannya cover company ni untuk nak bagi tahu you can buy or you can sell. No, I'm not giving you any advice. This is just a general research, dan saya tak buat research yang mendalam. Okay, ini pun atas request sahabat baik saya, so I just go thoroughly sekejap je apa yang saya ada. Okay, and to actually ni lah juga untuk, I mean like besides educating him, I can also share dengan you guys by doing this video, okay, so that you can learn something. Okay, so ni artikel yang ada, alright, yang saya jumpa. And then okay, kalau kita pergi dekat ni dekat Kentrade, okay, ni si Kentrade system. So you boleh tengok saya dah susun in terms of most active volume for the day, and you can see that kumpulan Jetson ni berada dekat tangga ketiga dengan 373 million saham bertukar tangan hari ni. Okay, 373 million. Alright, and if we look at the graph, okay, katakanlah kita look at the graph. Okay, so you boleh tengok memang ada aktiviti yang ni okay, this one is pada 27 Mei last week, and dia dah melonjak macam orang gila alright. So in this kind of scenario lah, okay, macam mana, macam untuk orang baru lah, you might be wondering macam saham ni naik banyak, so should I get into it or not? Okay, so first kali saya akan tekan is, at the end of the day is what are you first? Are you an investor or are you a trader? Okay, as for trader, they don't care anything regarding the fundamentals. Dia tak peduli regarding the fundamentals. Ada trader yang kisah lah pasal fundamental, but most traders don't really care about the fundamentals. To them is I'm in and out very fast. Okay, pada mereka yang dah lama dengan ruki saham Gakuen, okay, I've been doing this educating since 2013, and saya dah dalam dunia social media ni pun barulah, recently, boleh kata baru since 2016. Okay, you guys should know that I am a fundamental analyst type punya investor so I really only invest in fundamental companies. Okay, saya tak interested dengan speculations and stuff. So untuk you guys yang baru dalam ni, apa yang saya nak share hari ni is more on the fundamental side. Okay, untuk you guys tahu that if you decide to enter in this company, how much risk are you taking? Okay, so kita go through a bit of ni lah. Okay, a bit of what are the things yang saya akan mula tengok. Okay, sebab basically company ni, saya tahu company ni, saya pernah dengar tentang kumpulan Jetson, but I've never done any research on this. Okay, ni kira first time, so basically kita buat bersama-sama jugalah basically. Okay, so agak aktif and melonjak macam ni, and I don't find any recent contracts. Okay, contracts yang saya jumpa tu yang tadi je. So let's go into the financial first. Okay, so apakah benda-benda yang saya akan tengok is, okay, number one, I'll always look at the profitability. Okay, you have to remember apabila anda dalam investment pasaran saham, you are actually buying a company. Okay, I'm talking from an investor perspective. You are actually buying a company, and anything pusing sana ke pusing sini ke pusing atas ke apa, whatever, a company has to make money. It has to be profitable. Barulah make sense bagi seorang investor saya nak labur dalam company ni, so because saya expect to get some growth from this company. So profitability is always the least nombor satu dalam list saya. So how you do it is you go to stocks, you go to announcement. Okay, saya punya favorite is I like to look at the overall, supaya saya boleh dapatkan sedikit banyak gambaran company ni punya performance over the past few quarters, atau sebanyak mana yang saya boleh extract. Okay, so saya akan masuk ke here and I'll go to financial summary. Okay, and based on saya tengok sekelip mata ni pun, I know already I don't need to do much research on this company. Okay, you can see revenue, profit and loss semua merah. Kalau profit pun tak banyak, it doesn't cover the 22 million here, it doesn't cover the 5 million here, doesn't cover the 6 million here, 3 million here, 5 million here. Kalau you tengok profitability dia, kalau dia profit pun 283,000, 1,147,838. So based on this information alone, this is red flag number 1 for me. Okay, saya sebagai seorang investor, this is a red flag for me. Okay, itu satu. Nombor 2, saya akan look for growth. Okay, if you look at the data here alone, okay, revenue alone, you can actually see there is no actual growth anymore. Dia stagnant dah. Setiap quarter lebih kurang 40, 40, 30, 40. Ada yang 50 sometimes, 50 here sometimes. Yang ni waktu hit by pandemic. So whatever research yang you buat, one more tip yang saya boleh bagi adalah make sure you guys tengok apakah insiden yang tengah berlaku dalam dunia ataupun dalam Malaysia. So for 2020, we know that kita hit by lockdowns, a lot of lockdown by the COVID-19. And from 2014 to 2016 adalah during the oil and gas crash. Okay, 2017 awal-awal dan ke atas tu market starts to recover. So you boleh kata that even before the pandemic, the company is not doing well. Okay, you can also see another, okay, so itu growth tak ada, so itu red flag nombor 2 untuk saya. And when you talk about the value of the company, the net tangible asset of the company, maknanya after you minus out all the liabilities and then you divide by the number of shares, so you can clearly see also dia dah reduce from 60 cents to 30 cents. So company ni by value, okay, by value has dropped more than half. Okay, so this is not a good sign. So dah masuk another red flag for me. Okay, so the next one I would look at is entitlements. Okay, apa tu entitlements? Kalau you guys tak tahu entitlements, you can have a look at several of my videos. Boleh tengok dekat YouTube channel saya. Okay, saya dah letak more than over 120 videos. You guys look for videos yang berkait dengan dividend, berkait dengan bonus, berkait dengan rights, stock splits. Okay, so dividends is the most common one lah. So in this case, of course, looking at the data itself, okay, without saya going to further pun saya akan tahu that there should not be any entitlements lah. Okay, because of the company situation, dia nak bayar macam mana dividend. Okay, so we go into the, just to show you how to do it. Okay, we go to the Jetson group. Okay, announcement. Okay, kita filter di sini entitlement announcement. So kita filter. Oh, sorry. Okay, so you can see there's no announcement. So maksudnya tidak ada dividend, tidak ada rights, tidak ada bonus issue, tidak ada split. There's nothing here. Alright, and as expected lah. Okay, so kalau a good company contoh lah, let's see kalau ada tak dalam list ni. Okay, katakanlah saya bagi you something yang you guys pun akan kenal lah. Contoh DG. Okay, you guys mesti kenal because yalah, siapa tak kenal DG kan. Okay, so you try buat benda yang sama, entitlements, ataupun kita susun dalam bentuk summary. So you guys boleh tengok these are examples of good companies. Okay, a lot of dividends. Okay, a lot of dividends. Kalau dia tak bayar dividends pun, maybe ada some capital payout seperti bonus, rights ataupun splits. Alright, so here is another red flag for me. Okay, red flag ni for me for saya, apa yang saya cerita ni adalah berdasarkan pandangan peribadi saya and berdasarkan kriteria saya. Okay, so lain orang, lain kriteria dia. Okay, because I am talking to you in terms of the fundamentals. Alright, so next one, I would try to check secara summary lah. Okay, secara summary, saya akan cuba check what are the financials of this company. At the end of the day, the financial will speak for the company. Okay, so I would go to the ni website yang saya selalu guna, investing.com. This is what I always use. Okay, so if you look at the overview, of course, company ni jenis yang memang dia boleh volatile suddenly and dia boleh naik daripada 2009, dia naik mendadak RM1 can go down to 5 sen. Okay, and then recently je dia naik balik. But my question is this sustainable? Okay, sebagai seorang shareholder, adakah harga ini sustainable? Okay, jadi if we look a bit, let's go into the general lah. Kita masuk dalam general financials dulu. Okay, before we go into the detail a bit. So of course, we can see here already is a negative. Operating margin pun dah negative. Net profit pun of course negative jugalah when it's negative. Ini by quarter alright. And here is also a red flag for me. When you have a current ratio of 1.2, memang safe. Tapi bila kita minus out inventory, apa yang akan dimaksudkan dengan quick ratio? Okay, first kali you kena tahu apa itu current ratio. Current ratio ni basically kita ambil current assets, okay, divide by current liabilities. Okay, bermaksud aset semasa company ni, okay, aset-aset yang boleh ditukarkan kepada cash dalam tempoh kurang dari setahun, dengan kita bahagikan dengan current liabilities, iaitu hutang-hutang syarikat yang boleh kita, yang harus dibayar dalam tempoh kurang dari setahun. Okay, short term debts. So bila kita bahagikan dua tu, kita ada ratio. So ratio ini 1.2 menyatakan kalau company ini mempunyai hutang sebanyak RM1, company ini mempunyai RM1.2 untuk bayar. Okay, so it looks good so far lah because it's 20% above the 1-to-1 ratio. But you have to consider the quick ratio, another ratio that is developed more, lagi stringent, lagi ketat, which is dia minus out inventory. Okay, apakah dimaksudkan dengan inventory? Okay, inventory in a company can be the materials, can be the work in progress, maksudnya barang yang, produk yang belum siap lagi untuk dijual, ataupun can also include produk-produk yang belum dijual. Okay, so these products are not necessarily you can turn to cash, like besok boleh tukar jadi cash. No, you tak tahu bila boleh terjual. So there is another ratio called quick ratio that akan minus out from the inventory. Jadi you take the current asset minus inventory, divide dulu, then divide by the current liability. So you boleh tengok bila minus the inventory, from 1.2 drop immediately below 1. And that is dangerous because you bayangkan, you ada hutang RM1, you hanya ada 85 sen untuk bayar. Okay, so this company is not in a good health condition dari segi hutang dia. Okay, and another info that you can get from here is the long-term debt against the equity, okay, the net worth of the whole company, and the total debt against equity. Okay, so you can see that long-term debt against equity is 30%, but when you take into consideration the short-term debt campur dengan long-term, it grows to 85%. So daripada nilai bersih company ni, hutang alone is 85%. Okay, so this is not good. This is too very high gearing. Okay, this is not good. A company should have less than 0.5 atau 50%. Okay, then it is more balanced. Okay, having 85% is not good. Alright. Ni in general lah, in general. Okay, you can see that there's not much growth in the assets, but there is an increase in the liabilities. Okay, as expected lah. Seperti you boleh tengok dekat here pun dah tahulah. Okay, and the equity is decreasing over time. Okay, equity berkurang over time. The cash flow doesn't seem good to me. Okay, from here you can see that they did raise some capital. Okay, bila you fikir that a company doesn't make money, maksudnya doesn't profit, so macam mana dia nak bayar all their commitments? Okay, so how do they actually keep afloat? Okay, okay, kita balik kepada basic business. Okay, apabila company tidak buat duit ataupun tidak profit lah, boleh kata. Okay, the only way you can survive is by dua cara. Okay, satu ialah take more loans. Maksudnya you just delay the time lah. You get more loans, more bantuan. Okay, but you have to remember, when you take loans, you have to pay more interest. Bermaksud kalau daripada awal pun tak profit, plus you have to pay more interest, meaning that you gonna be more losses. Alright, itu nombor satu. Nombor dua is you can issue shares. Okay, ataupun nombor tiga is you can issue debt papers. Tapi in order to issue debt papers, you must be financially healthy. Okay, or not, especially kalau credit rating you tidak cantik, maka bila you raise debt papers, macam notes, bonds, sukuk or whatever, orang takkan ambil. Okay, there will be no takers on your bonds or your sukuk or your term notes. Alright. So in this case, the possibility is that this company is raising either from their banks. Okay, maknanya banks, dia ambil cash from the banks, or they raise through selling their own shares. Okay, don't worry, saya akan ajar you guys macam mana nak tengok whether that happens or not. Okay, one thing about ni lah, accounts, the figures don't lie lah. Okay, as long as whatever they report is legit lah. Okay, because ada auditor semua, melainkan ada auditor issue lah, then that's something ni lah. But selagi tak ada auditor raise apa-apa, kita boleh assume figures ini adalah fair, based on what they report. Okay, so if you go to the income statement, okay, if you raise more loans, you will end up paying more interest. Remember, saya bagi tahu tu. Okay, so let me see. Kalau kita tengok dari segi annually, I want to look at it annually. Okay, 2020 was not a good year lah, basically. For overall lah, semua companies kan. Okay, but previously pun they were not making money. You boleh tengok sini net income dia, since 2017 pun they are not making money actually. It's minus 3 million, 10 million, 6 million, 9 million. Okay, how much are the ones that they're paying? So okay, so far they are paying interest expense around. So you boleh tengok it's actually trending up over the years. Saya cakap tadi, sini dah 540,000, 160,000 2019, 220,000 and 30,000. Okay, this is in millions so this is kalau 1 million, so ni 540,000. Okay, nothing much you can get here, but doesn't seem good lah to me. Okay, if you ask me, doesn't seem good. Okay, balance sheet, basically the position of the company. Okay, okay, so they have cash and cash equivalent roughly dah decreasing over time. 13 million masa 2020 last year bulan 6, sekarang tinggal only 6.54 million. Okay, their cash. Okay, ni yang dipanggil current asset yang saya sebut tadi. Okay, so in the current asset you have the total inventory. So you nampak is a very huge inventory. So formula yang saya cakap tadi is you take this number, the 146, you minus the 4242, so you get some figure. You divide by the total current liability 122, and then you will get your quick ratio. Okay. Okay, the inventory is very high. Okay, dia banyak inventory, dia besar. Okay, encompass kalau you ambil daripada total current alone, which is 140. Okay, sekejap saya ambil calculator saya. Inventory alone comprise of 146.86 28%. Okay, inventory alone dah 28%. And accounts receivable alone dah 85.47 divide by 146. So 58%. Okay, so 58 campur 78, 28 tadi. So dah 86% dua ni. Okay, because accounts receivable bagus lah. Okay, you have money, maknanya you akan terima duit, but not necessarily dapat. Okay, so itu yang I prefer lah. Usually the cash that ni is in this part. Okay, a good company has a lot of cash, not too much cash, because company yang terlalu banyak cash dan diorang tak utilize pun is not also good. Maksudnya mereka ni terlalu terlalu careful, dan tidak balance bagi saya. Okay, but you have to have a lot lah. I mean like at least berapa kan. Ini kalau you ada 6 juta je out of the 146 million, that's too little. Okay, that's too little. Okay, and the property and plant equipment, nothing much. Maknanya diorang tak ada spend a lot on capex, tak spend too much on capex. Okay, intangibles is about 18. Alright, ni account payables, total long term debt. So long term debt pun lebih kurang je. Okay, we are looking at the quarterly basis. Okay, balance sheet ni is showing a position as at masa dia capture. Dia macam kamera, dia snapshot. So as at tarikh ni, inilah figure-figure dia. So you can look at, there's not much change lah in the ni. What ada ni? Okay, creditors pun lebih kurang, nothing much. The short term debt dia memang increase lah sikit. Okay, so this one dia dah decrease tapi dia increase balik. Okay. Okay, retained earnings ni negative as expected. So this is not good because one is it reduce the equity, the value of the company. And number two, because of this you can't pay dividend. Okay, you tak boleh bayar dividend sebab you punya retained earnings ni negative. Okay, apa yang dimaksudkan dengan retained earnings kat sini? Retained earnings ni adalah, katakanlah company saya makes money during year 1. Katakanlah dia make profit lah, net dalam 10 juta. Okay, tahun kedua you make net of another 10 million. So dalam accounts, your retained earnings should be around 20 million. Okay, net profit accumulated. Okay, katakanlah daripada 20 million tu you announce dividend sebanyak 5 million, so you will minus out daripada retained earning. And katakanlah tahun ketiga ialah tahun katakanlah 2020 yang waktu COVID-19. So you lost around 10 million. Jadi you punya retained earning akan jadi 20 million tolak 5 million dividend tolak 10 million. So you tinggal retained earnings of 5 million. Dalam case ni you can see that from minus 28 million now already 33 million. Okay, dan ini adalah quarterly. Kalau kita pergi by annual, okay, few years back daripada 2017 ke 2020, you can see that it is not good. Okay, the trend is getting worse and worse. Okay, and from the data here alone, you can see that they actually raise capital. Okay, dia ada buat pertambahan duit by selling, by jual dia orang punya saham. Okay, paid up dia increase from 109, 110 dan 113. Okay, dan ni akan di-reflect dalam cash flow statement. Okay, which is the last statement yang kita akan pergi sebelum saya tamatkan this video. Alright, so from cash flow, okay, one of the ways you nak tahu kalau company ada free cash flow, okay, is by actually ambil value daripada operating activities, okay, cash flow spent on the operation, and minus out dengan capex, okay, capital expenditure. So if you take this minus this, you know it's negative, minus 6 million, 9 million. Okay, positive cash flow. But previous year was negative. This one is okay, this one is free cash flow, the other 8 million minus 2, and 7 million minus 2 million. Alright, so memang dia ada free cash flow. Okay, but my question is, the company doesn't make money, right? So where does their cash come from? So you can see here, dia ada issue. Okay, the previous ni tak tunjuk, but I suspect maybe ada kot. Ada also raising cash in the past. Yang tu you kena buat siasatan sendirilah. Okay, you can see that the company in terms of financing actually raised dua major cash flow from, satu ialah dia issue saham baru. Okay, mungkin private placement ke apa, 3.38 ni, because based on entitlement tadi kita tengok tidak ada right issue. So mungkin ni private placement. Dia ada raise 3.38 juta pada tahun 2020. And dia raise another 2.59 million pada 2020 daripada banks. Okay, so you can know that's why dia sekarang dia ada cash flow. Walaupun company ni rugi, dia ada cash flow because they actually go into further debt. Okay, so basically kalau you tanya saya okay, again, this is my own personal opinion, and also I am looking at the perspective of an investor. I'm not looking from a perspective of a trader. Okay, a trader only cares about the graph, about the technical analysis. Very rare you jumpa trader yang actually care about fundamental analysis. But at the end of the day, stock market is about businesses, it's about company. So if it's not good in your eyes, saya tak suggest you untuk do any investment in the company. This is only my personal opinion. Okay, it is not a financial advice. So you guys dah tengok tadi, saya dah go through the company, then in general company ni buat apa. Although I don't go into detail, you guys boleh go into detail. I covered their website. Okay, you boleh baca yang management discussion analysis from the annual report tadi, and then you can see that article, the contracts that yang saya berjaya jumpa. And yang paling penting, of course, okay, where figure stock which is the financials. Okay, so you can see that saya ni it's not good at the profit. There's no dividend, there's no entitlement. The you can see the quick ratio is negative, is under 1. Okay, 0.85 tadi. There's not much growth anymore in the company. And then if you cannot make profit, is not something yang I look forward to. Okay, so kenapa dia naik? Macam biasa, you have to remember, stock market is not that direct. Kalau stock market is based totally on accounting, dah lama accountant semua jadi jutawan. Okay, dah lama financial analyst jadi jutawan. Dah lama professor accountants, economics, apa semua jadi jutawan. In reality, nothing is direct in stock market. So kenapa dia naik, saya pun tak tahu, if you ask me. Okay, there's no indicator, tak ada mengatakan ada contract yang gila ke apa. Even if there is a contract yang ni, it's very hard to justify kenapa dia naik. So will it be sustainable? Okay, ini saya punya forecast. Will it be sustainable at that price lepas naik tu? Saya doubt that it will sustain. So ada kemungkinan ia akan jatuh balik. Okay, itu hanya saya punya prediction. Please don't take it as face value, and take it as a grain of salt. So if my friend were to ask me again, kalau lah dia telefon saya sekejap lagi, I'll just tell him that to me lah, my own personal opinion, if you ask me, I wouldn't invest in the company. Okay, itu my own personal view. Okay, please don't take my personal view as the absolute. Okay, jangan jadikan saya punya ni sebagai perkata muktamad. Okay, remember, setiap keputusan pelaburan adalah di tangan anda. Okay, it's your money, it's your responsibility. Okay, jangan letakkan responsibility duit kita cari susah-susah pada orang lain. Okay, so depend on yourself. Continue to learn, and lama-lama insyaAllah you akan pandai juga one day. So alright guys, saya harap ini clear. on company yang sangat hangat today. Okay, saya tak tahu kenapa. Okay, I don't know whether it will remain, but saya prediction it won't. I think it will go back down. Okay, so be careful lah mereka yang trying to play this counter lah. Okay, so before saya end saya punya session ni, jangan lupa subscribe to my channel Ruki Saham Gakuen, channel YouTube. Hit that notification bell, and also saya ada satu Facebook also, Ruki Saham Gakuen juga nama dia. So kalau boleh you guys boleh visit and hit that like button and share to your friends. Okay, until then saya Mr. Ruki Saham, saya undur diri dulu. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Mr. Ruki Saham, Raja and out.